How did we end up here? From going 5 games against Hammerlife to playing against Bro for 8th place. So here's the plan. Win this, win versus Nongshim, draw Genji, lose, win against Fearex, win against KT,
pretty decent chance that Pantheon is
take the last world spot.
Atalia, a Wukong first
That's the
pick
plan.
here. A bit of something else though.
What have you got to me? Rumble?
Rumble is going to be able to snap up.
Okay, we'll take a Wukong.
Just the same.
I think this is interesting.
We'll take a Wukong.
I feel the trigger.
Good start.
As the Rumble
She was going to int. No, he's not. Okay, they took our Orianna.
Yeah,
We can go Galio. We can go Ornn.
Because
we can go
you can either go
Gwen.
for something like a Jarvan, or
We
you
can
can go
go.
for the Nocturne.
Ooh, I don't know about
Because the
Rise.
feels pretty obvious.
There it is, there it is, there it is. Look at that. Maddie wakes up. She comes in the chat. She says, can't wait to watch my favorite team at DK at Worlds. Maddie, are you a DK fan? Yes or no? Are you a DK fan? Be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Rumble doesn't necessarily do that.
It's
Be
very
honest.
expensive if you
Say it.
commit that in now, but with
Say
the
it.
fact that both the Rumble and the
Showmaker
Orianna
fan,
here,
so
you
of
know the
course,
Aurora can't
hell
really be
yeah.
played. I don't think you want
Real
playing
recognizes
Bethesda
real.
in this game. You
It
definitely
just
wanna
do be
see
like
that.
that.
Has a lot, probably
Ready to go.
that one. A lot of thought
W
going
Maddie.
into this.
Ornn?
They're gonna lock the
Aurora,
ultimately themselves, in
damn,
fact.
okay.
So, and remove
Nongshim
Sivir, 'cause
took,
Sivir is so good with
I know
the
Bro
Rise,
took Nongshim to 5, it doesn't matter.
They can just ban the Sivir now.
DK's gonna beat
And I
Nongshim
think they
later.
probably will. You're more concerned
Rakan
about
ban.
that pick right now. Rakan gets taken away first.
What are you banning
here,
against?
because
Okay,
Rakan
man,
pairs
bro.
really
You ban
well with
Jhin?
Wukong. Kind of by
Do we
default.
play? No, we don't play
We've seen
Kai'Sa
that
here.
so many powerful lanes.
I don't know why people don't ban
And
Corki,
that is
by the way.
certainly something that OK
I feel like
Savings
Corki
Bank
ban
Brown
is
look
good
to
on blue.
lock in here. Does kind
What
of
do you mean
make
you don't
sense.
like the DK draft? It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, no, his early
We
game
allow
wasn't
it.
great.
I
this
think
means
just
that they
ban
want Silva.
Corki. Or
Yeah.
Nautilus.
And the bandit just
Ban
yet.
Corki or Nautilus.
And it's
IMO.
incredibly strong. If Nico is
What?
gone, Poppy stocks go up massively.
He wants
especially into
Alistar.
Wukong, so that does
And then
make
if they
quite
take
a
it
bit
on...
of sense.
Why
But
don't
the
they just
Corki
ban
is open.
Corki? I don't get it.
And
That
Corki,
champ
by
is
the
so
way,
OP.
has
If you take
been
Alistar, they
the
can go
highest
Brad.
bio pick.
It was Lucian.
Don't do
It's the
Lucian
only thing you
Braum.
can play really left, unless you wanted to try to
Don't do...
finesse a
Bro,
Varus
what is
draft,
this?
but Varus probably was
Lucian
dropped to
Braum
the
game
bottom.
2-3,
I don't
maybe.
know whether I like this.
Oh my god, they're picking Alistar into
You know,
Braum.
the support
Okay,
is
that's
going
good.
to be
That Alistar pick helps a
fantastic when
bit.
you have this lane.
I like that.
In the issue with D+ is
I'm
comp is it
upset,
doesn't
chat.
necessarily-
Why are you upset? It hasn't even started. Because this shouldn't happen. We shouldn't be here. Boom! Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I hope you enjoy it.
Button. Because
PK fans, press the Bro Tax button. You are removed from the fan base.
Is
make money if you just
Fearex
made
and
that.
Jor, you did
Yeah.
not
Make a
wake up
donation
just to
link
hate watch
and
DK.
Just call it BroFundMe. People
Can you
put
just
money
be
in there for fun.
unbiased today,
and then,
idiot?
you know, you just link it. Like, they
you just be
poach all
unbiased
of
today?
Genji's players.
Missed opportunity.
anyone on our
Hopefully,
side?
We've sent a message, right? Stages of the game has been pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
Siwoo's
What
clutch
we've
is good,
found,
but his
though,
actual
that
gameplay
DK
is rough.
have lacked a struggle as the
Like,
series goes on.
don't
That's
get me
the
wrong.
scary thing
Having a clutch
about,
factor is great.
You know, you
But
mentioned
you gotta
the
ne-
lack
you
of
gotta
engagement.
have
Sure,
other
they have
factors. You
Wukong,
can't
which
just have
is
clutch.
a fair amount of engage.
What are you
but
gonna do? Fucking
it's otherwise
int me
a
the whole
Braum
game and then just
composition here
clutch
with
it?
a top laner that's
No.
a mage pushing Aurora.
Well, let's see how she is going to be able to do here. It does go into stealth, and that should allow him to get away from this one.
Chilling.
No flash required, but does
Chilling
suffer
really
a lot
hard.
of damage. So does Morgan, though. Man, still feels bad.
Did this rat just
Yeah,
run across the whole map to take
Certainly
enemy?
close. Shio doesn't have to flash, though, ultimately, as Lucid is going to come on to
My
Croco
God,
now.
yeah, Croco in so much
Kill him,
trouble.
kill him, by the way, kill him, kill him, kill him,
Does
kill him.
find, Wind Becomes Lightning onto a mini Krug, and the Audacious Charge going to get him out of there. But I don't know.
There's
Lucid's
no
still
way
chasing
he's out.
after him. Needs a few buttons to come back off cooldown. 4 seconds. I don't like that
Or
very
Rumble
much. But he
matchup
gets
is
the
now
cannon,
losing.
and so
But
Is
it's
it
okay. Look at the
him?
lanes.
Like,
Just
is
look
it
at the lanes.
actually the Yordle
Mid.
that says,
Hard
like,
matchup,
warning,
winning.
warning, or is it
Bot.
actually, like,
Winning.
I think that's the mech.
Yeah, I think
3
so.
winning lanes,
So I
baby,
guess
in
maybe
draft.
he's quiet.
Well, actually, mid is a losing lane on
so
paper.
he's the robot
being
that's
some-
Shouldn't
you
Lucy
feel
the
like you get
base
to the
open
bottom of
bot,
it, and then
taking bot
another
scuttle and
issue
full clear
crops
to
up.
top so
It's
we can
the
play on
mech that
Rumble's lane?
uses the amp tome to
Why did
be
he
a
open
spellcaster.
top,
Yeah,
full
the
clear
mech
to
has
bot,
to read the
crab,
book to get
flip
the
it, and then
info.
enter?
Bit of a
All right,
fight
yeah,
here.
DK going aggressive here as we do get concussive
Like
blows on
playing
the Polo,
top
taking
sides.
a bit of damage from aiming, but Beryl
Better.
also looking a little worse for wear. These fast
So
bombs do
Aurora
need to
can
land
actually
from
win her
Hypo.
lane.
If they do not come
Now
in.
he's just gonna lose bot crab
There's no barriers used
for
so
free.
massive wave.
He
She
lost
does not
bot
have
crab.
teleport and is actually just going
Crazy
to abandon
business,
and
crazy
take a
work.
back here out of the lane.
Like, he
Will
could have
eventually be able to go catch
cycled.
that wave. They don't know where
He
is.
could have based,
Forward there, knowing
cycled,
he's not wrapping
bot
around.
crab full
Looks
clear,
like
and
because it's a
invaded enemy
cannon,
Krugs.
will actually be fine.
over to DK,
now
Now
smelling
we can
about a
invade his
600
bot
gold
camps.
lead.
That dragon
Ooh.
experience realm more
Okay,
available
this
for
might work
Showmake.
out
He was
pretty
already
well.
threatening one. It's going to be hard to defend this. They're even going to commit the
It's not gonna
TP here.
happen, surely not, right,
Walu.
Lucid? You see that TP?
He is
It's right in
teleporting in
front
to
of
try and
you.
get back Barrel at 50 large health total.
To say nothing of
I think
Tempo
he- I think he
vibes,
could've got a full
straight up
level in
regular
jungle.
Tempo, 100% 100% D pluses
all
with
good,
the
all
counter
good.
picks they got
I mean,
for
you're
these
down
lane
in gold now,
matchups.
but
the Rai is
I
working
mean, who's
incredibly well.
counting?
20 CS side control.
It's
they've had,
crazy
gets on that
to
first
me
Dragon, and when she was at his deficit,
that
obviously Brooks
Showmaker
hadn't
is
spawned
20
yet, so there's
CS
no
up
way
in this
to make a
matchup.
counterplay there.
This
Lucy
matchup
gets
is
level
not
6
that
first, means
easy.
that Bro can't really fight there.
This is a hard
And now they
matchup
should
after
be able
level
to go
5.
up and contest
From 8th to
Which,
Worlds.
is
Oh my
very
god.
impressive, to be perfectly honest.
The
I think
storyline.
Shiu's laning.
It looks like without it
drops,
here
not
because
bad.
Bro are just not going to contest.
Culling for
And
fun.
Polo is going to accept a
Nice
back
damage,
massage.
though.
It does
The objective feat of strength.
This is what the
now.
hate watchers don't realize.
Double dragon
The hate
as
watchers,
now Bro decide to make a fight happen.
in the
Yeah,
they're
Shiu's
very
getting taken down to about 300
the hate
as
watchers are a
Morgan
little bit
is
short-sighted.
frustrated that there's a minion wave
in the
on
moment
line
they're like,
forward,
oh my god,
and
DK
Shiu
is gonna
can't walk
lose.
up.
Lol.
That is
But then
illegal.
in a couple months time they'll be like, man, I wish this 4th place decider match between us LPL was DK versus IG. When instead it's just gonna be like what? KT versus Weibo or some shit? I don't know. Some fucking useless ass shit. Actually, IG's first seed anyway, so it's not gonna be IG. So stop being short-sighted.
I swear
Think
this
about the
happens
long
all
con.
the time with
Whoever says I want Nongshim with Worlds
I
in
want to
chat
be able
is
to build only
clueless.
Stargates and annoying anyway.
Like that is a reportable take. Respect the noodle. Beryl, we're doing the thing again.
As he does ulti, that is only going to knock off the cow though. Is now aiming.
I swear to
is
God,
going
he
to be
always does
dissuaded
this.
From killing more minions
It was the
and will
same.
save his support.
I don't know.
But still, that is every button that Beryl
Nautilus in my head is just a scar
because he was trying to annoy a cow.
of
He was
walking
like,
around
I'm
getting caught.
tempo, guys. I'm getting
Ah, it happened again,
new gore
chat.
drinker,
It
strongest
happened
item that we've
again.
had probably this whole year.
LoL Esports said this
And
started
now
at 10
looking for a
a.m.
fight
What
here
the
for the
fuck?
second dragon to try to deny double dragon. But
First
Deepos
time,
have full
huh?
cryo. Even though Beryl doesn't
So
have
DPM
Lucid
lost.
here, he's coming over now, but there's a window.
Well, Beryl is going to
Correct.
turn up yet again. This time aiming is there to defend him as he gets behind the door. There's a nice stun to try and lock them down, and the double knockup comes through from Beryl as Lucid dies forward, but first blood goes over as Beryl does fall
Winning,
down.
winning,
Still
winning,
Croco
winning.
is going
Chase,
to die
maybe?
as Showmaker realm warps his way in, and aiming is on the warpath.
Chase.
Looking to take
Showmaker.
down Polo, and there's Lucid
Showmaker,
to finish
chase.
him off. The flash forward there from Showmaker finds the Rune Prison onto Hype as well. And they're looking for the feats of warfare, but it may
Okay,
be
not
a
bad,
second
not bad.
kill over to the bro.
So they get Beryl
Got the
in
cannon as well.
end.
What I've realized with
able to
DK
avoid
is
that
you do not
damage, and he
counter
does
eggs
so much
until
here
they've
on the
hatched.
bomb. Showmaker's able to
Because
Get
they're
out
fucking
here.
disgusting.
And the smite teleports from both of our top laners moving forward, but Shiu's going to get here first.
Tag him.
There is the ulti out of Beryl, does find Hype as Polo goes unbreakable.
It's winning, it's
and
winning.
Shiu is actually going to get
It's so
headbutted
winning.
to safety. Still, it's a fight on multiple fronts, and Croco is likely to die to Showmaker as the shockwave comes through yet again, but it's just not enough
Beautiful.
damage. And Shiu is just ignored.
This is a trio.
throughout
This is
entire
just a
fight.
trio.
And
The
Closer is just gonna
exaggeration
have to
of
run his way
DK's
away.
death was
Yeah, the
greatly
target
big,
selection,
exaggerated.
great there for, but not
2.2K.
finish off the kill.
First blood
And
tower.
now this
Just
first
trio
target,
them, go to bed,
and
wake up,
Deep's
trio
already
Nongshim,
there.
and let's just
That's
pretend
ton of
never,
extra
this
money.
never happened.
Aiming, who is running away
Deal?
with this game here in the first place into this Corki, who gets ulted on the outset here, goes down to half health, and then Shiu
Good fight on the right side. Left side 2v2 is whatever, because Ryze will eventually carry that fight in the long run.
Because
he's got enough damage and sustain.
Able to kill Showmaker here, but
Right side of the fight
Croco
was
basically
good.
At 0 health, so they can't quite do it. Shiu gets the execute there.
Good TP by
as
Shiu,
well,
match enemy
and
top.
that's the end
You love
of
to
the
see
fight,
it.
as Hype was able to do
Free kill
practically
Alistar,
nothing
Polu's
in
running it down.
comparison because he was
If we lost to
out
Polu,
early.
like that is just
And they hurt as well,
like
getting
losing
a
to
lot of
fucking-
value out of the engage
not to
from.
be that guy,
That
but
we did
losing
see
to
yesterday
Vikla
work
Morgana is
actually a
one
little
thing.
bit better than expected.
Losing
When
to
you have a
Polo
Wukong,
is another.
It's kind of okay, especially
We
when you
don't
have
lose to Polo.
the Rune Prison to
We
also
are-
lock people down
we
and
are
try
a
to chase
world
you.
team.
Look at Aiming's items.
We are
He has a
world
Flicker Blade
team.
on,
We don't lose
already
to Polo.
online, and they are ready to
We don't
fight
lose to
here
Bro.
for the bottom
There's
side. It's
levels
hard
to the
for Bro
game.
approach.
Level 11 here.
We're
for
just
Lucid as
levels
well. That
above.
Cyclone Brush control is going to be there as Lucid comes out as stealth and
Beautiful.
finds Morgan. He lays down the red carpet, but that is not going to help him when it comes to the culling. Is now Beryl looking to continue the follow-up. He's likely to die, but what more can they get? Us, never mind. Beryl's going to be fine. Showmaker now looking for an angle as the shockwave
Beautiful.
doesn't quite CC him enough.
Beautiful.
As the knockups are
There's
everywhere.
just- it's just an
Lucid
everything
able to
gap.
flash out, and it's a triple
This is more like
for
it. This is
Showmaker
more like it.
DK.
This is more like it. That's more like it. Now you're seeing what I see. You can see it now. I'm not a Game 1 Andy. Today feels different. Today feels so much different.
Because he just
Guys, they're
feels
clicking
more
at the can.
comfortable
Kill
with
them.
the item. As
Kill
Bro,
them.
They feel more
Kill them
comfortable
now.
just stuff long and Prosper, but we'll see whether they can make something of it as Beryl and aiming are going to turn up. There's the interruption on the culling as aiming does have to flash to get out of the way, but he finds the distance with the flash. Shiu's going to go down first, though, as now the Otacon down so incredibly low. It will be taken here by the bros, but Otacon for Nexus is not a trade I've heard working out very well so far in the LCK. Maybe elsewhere, it's a
top side. They have every tool, so the turn has to be perfect here. And Shiu just goes in and sacrifices himself, but it's 100% worth it here because he does so much damage. Otacon
he just fucking insid. What's he doing?
Behind a wall.
Like you said,
I like that narrative though.
Like
Sacrifice. I like that narrative.
In the trade because D+
Let's go with
gets
that.
so much gold. The loot is here.
It's Fearx's world, and you're just living in it.
His onslaught on the game.
Yep. And then I woke up and realized it was just a fucking fraudulent vision. Then I joined the real world again. If you woke up this morning really excited, grabbed your coffee, walked your dog, and made breakfast, listening to Summer Vibes playlist or some shit, and you sat at your PC and opened the stream and thought, wow, today's the day. DK gets eliminated. Today's gonna be great.
Which will be soul point for them.
Just know,
and that will be
this is gonna be the most boring series you've ever watched in your life. DK will trio them. Every game will be a 10k gold in 20 minutes, and Bro will be eliminated. And you will have had a nice breakfast, but you will not get what you really wanted from today. Not today. Not today, old friend. Is Law unbanned? No, she's staying banned. When DK gets to Worlds, she can be unbanned.
He knows where he doesn't have vision.
Well, Paul is going to look for it.
Desperation.
He does have the orb, but
Desperation.
he's not going to be able to find the target. Beryl
Nothing
might be in
can happen
trouble,
here.
though,
Just
as he
a
does
free
throw
win.
down the ulti, but finds no joy with it whatsoever and will just die. Still, the culling does so much work onto Morgan. And DK now just find themselves without a Braum.
Okay, this could be playable.
Oh, Shiu looking for an angle here, throws down the circle. This is their engage, by the way. It's Shiu putting his body into the bros.
Are Beryl and Shiwu like
but Lucid already used his Cyclone. If Lucid has Cyclone there and
terrorizing every game on purpose?
Baron did spawn, as you
because
mentioned,
every time I look at my screen and someone's losing the game or trying to, it's one of those two.
Because they've got
we
Shiu
got
in the
control of
side
the game
lane,
again.
and it's very difficult to answer him. Croco going to move over, does find Beryl, who was possibly caught in the shop. He's going to get exhausted, but Beryl will be able to redeem himself.
Just stop it.
Like actually redeem himself. Don't know whether it redeems.
Like seriously,
what happened earlier from D+.
Guys.
Then
we can one-shot Baron. We really can.
Really going to struggle to play the game with this Braum.
And we can kill anyone who walks up.
I still think they're in a very sort of. He's probably bouncing off the walls over there in the space.
Beryl, you were here 5 seconds.
Beryl in his favorite position once again does have Lucid that he doesn't.
Like
have
how many? When are we gonna learn?
Has been hoovering. Do what you want, Beryl. He's now moving further forward, does have a fair bit of support, but will get pulverized once again. But when that's on cooldown, there is some opportunities here as aiming.
Nice.
Going to get engaged on here as Rocco has to use the ulti. Man, and he does so much damage. The circle is put down as Shiu goes between worlds, and the Realm Warp gets Showmaker into the base. He's playing Rise like Twisted Fate. Gets a huge shield here from the Seraphs. Shiu's in there as well, but he's going to get taken down.
Yeah, you can literally walk up to them because Lucian is taking half of Paul's health bar off of just like a Q
it's not that deep.
Yeah.
You just kill one of them and go Baron.
And Showmaker has
we don't have to be Batman. It's not the bad signal. We don't need a superhero.
That part's fine because he can Zonius and his team.
We just need a kill.
Good.
This is a 7k gold lead for the last 8 minutes.
But I have to say, you know,
oh my god, we're rage starting Baron. Do I want to watch this?
So contesting this
no flash, no blast cone. This is just
Thank
gone.
God.
And DK, I guess, something that
God
DK
bless.
are going to head towards.
Game plan
yeah,
now.
it's 1-0.
It's
1-0. Go back in.
Beryl,
Instead,
stop it. I swear to God.
Team fight first, which is an extra step that we would
like,
not recommend.
If we just grab Siwu and say, hey Siwu, you're really cool, but so is Ornn, Sion, Cassante. Boom, put him to the side. Boom. Beryl, new rule. You're not allowed to walk into enemy jungle by yourself unless you're playing Rakan to put wards by yourself. You have to wait for Lucid to hover. Deal? Deal. Okay. Sign the agreement, contract, boom. Okay. Now, we've suddenly won 50% more games. Suddenly. I'm telling you for a fact. Just, boom. Nongshim Fearx, 1. Shiwu plays Ornn, Sion. Beryl doesn't get caught. The games are stable. Shiu's tanks suck. He can play Ornn, he can play Sion. He needs to learn Cho'Gath and Cassante, and needs to play a lot of games.
It's not really a full engage though, as DK Just pull it back. They have now used the Cyclone, but now there are no Nexus turrets. Braum is going to be the target once again, and guess what? Yes, you can kill Braum.
It's like it's a win.
You have lost your
it's a win game.
Base, and there is
but
now a teleport bringing Xiu back in. Croco takes that as a sign to go.
It just feels wrong.
The DK will just end the game. There it is. Aiming finishes it off. It was a pretty classic DK
It feels
game,
like
but,
we're levels above.
They had the tempo
But it's frustrating to watch at what cost. That same mood. You see that mood. The surprise of nobody. The bros are getting 3-0'd.
I want to see
just ban Lunara,
even though Morgan's
Pantheon,
stats don't
Azir.
back that up. I think he's
Hey,
pretty
do
good
that.
at best of game.
I think the most
and everything will be
win.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he picked
You
up
don't
his
do
first
that,
win out of
something
11
might be
games,
bad.
Okay,
Okay, we've
quite
already
recently,
fucked it.
and that means that he's gotten better. That's
We've
improvement.
already
right
fucked
there.
it.
On red side, one
Never
of the
easy,
bans
they
taxed
can't just do
away.
the normal way. Can't
And
just do the normal. Can't do it the
that's
easy way. Can't
pretty
do the simple
huge.
way.
As Nico gets banned this time very early in the draft, the Poppy will also be taken
and then we
away.
can trade. And then we can
Croco
trade.
could
ban.
get Pantheon here
He
pretty
could.
comfortably.
What if we
He certainly
trade
could.
wins? What if they get one,
I
we
think
get
they
one?
banned Talia. I think that would
And
probably
trade my
be a
fucking
good
Nexus for
choice.
an Elder Dragon.
Okay.
Never mind,
Now
it's
what?
going to be the
Now what? They
Trundle.
ban
So the
Trundle.
Pantheon
Now
is
what?
definitely what's
The trade.
Oh, we can
And
trade
you
Azir
definitely don't want to ban
Talia, so
Azir
maybe if we ban
or
Pantheon, we
the
can trade
Talia
wins.
here, because I think both of those picks right now, in my mind, are better than the Pantheon. No, Talia still gives
Or
you
you
a
can
cool
ban Azir and
effect,
stop fucking
so
with me.
I mean, Showmaker,
Because that
he
champ wins
does
games.
love playing Ahri.
If you just
That
ban
champ
something
that
completely
champ
different, you
wins
can get
games.
Azir plus
Okay.
Pantheon or Talia plus
Okay.
Pantheon.
Ban Pantheon, trade
Stevie
Azir,
Maxes
Talia.
love to have. So I'm
And get
surprised
what?
you just
And
banned
get
the
what?
Pantheon. If they pick first pick Azir, you get Talia
get what?
Pantheon. But
Now it's going to be via Ahri.
no.
Oh my god!
I mean, I guarantee the Ahri's coming through. I don't
Lock
know
it in,
whether he needs to
Showmaker.
pick
I
it
know
right
you
here.
want to
Can't
laugh
save
as
it for
well.
3
You
if
want to
they've got
burst out
something a little bit
laughing.
more
I
high
know. I'm stun
priority.
locked.
But we'll
Pick
just
the
have to
Azir, take the
see
free win. Come
where
on.
DK's
I know.
minds
I
are.
know.
It's
Talia has
like
a lot of playmaking.
Jarvan or
Can you please just pick Azir,
I
please?
think you could have been
Please,
comfortable to play
please.
Azir here, but yeah, I mean,
Can
this
you
is
please
this
just
is what
pick Azir?
Showmaker
Guys,
likes. This
it's
is what
a
they're
B-
doing, and it is with the Ahri lock. Like B&K did this
I don't
yesterday, where they
understand
pushed a
why
Kai'Sa
we don't
in
just
and
pick Azir
deny
and take
here.
a
You
win.
could go for that, and
Why can't we just pick
there's no
Azir and take
Nico,
a win?
unfortunately, right here.
Just don't
Yeah,
pick
and also
is a little
Jace,
bit
whatever you do.
interesting.
Also, there's set up on
Anything
the top side
else
of the
is
map,
fine.
but you are. That's
Oh.
why
Sion.
she pairs
Oh.
so well with things that
Anything
can
has CC, yeah.
Exactly. The Fury does not have CC.
Picking us.
Let's think about this.
Yeah, I think that's
What
the main
mid
reason why
laner
they
is
do
really
lock this
good with
down.
frontline
Although we
Sion?
have seen the Fury can just simply
Ahri,
avoid
correct. Ahri,
the
that's why we
Sion
went
and get
Ahri
into the
1-2.
backline.
We're
So
gonna
we
have
don't know
lots
what
of
the backline
damage
is
this
gonna be
game.
just yet, but
Utility as well as being a bit of a hype carry for the later stages of the game.
it's
Well, we
kind
ban Zaya, that's good.
Gripians are pretty
You
vulnerable to
May
Ahri
pick
Vi,
Rel on
so
4. You may do that. I give
it
you
is a
permission
little
to do
bit
that, Beryl.
tricky to, in terms of your
Or
composition.
we go.
Will we just see a fourth
Don't go
AD
Jhin.
carry
Whatever
ban
you do,
here in
don't
the
go
second
Jhin, please.
phase? Plus,
Like
Caedrel
Ziggs
was
AD
one you
here or
mentioned
some
that's really
shit, I
strong,
don't
and
know.
they could have even tried to pair as
Just
well
don't go
the
Jhin.
Ahri Vi.
I
They
just
didn't
don't
ban the
see
Jinx,
it.
maybe.
Yeah,
We
the
should
double
wait a bit
reset
with the
value
Jhin.
is actually kind of high, right? Like that's
Maybe
how
one more
you
game.
turn this flow
I
over into more CC.
am the biggest
thanks to its
Varus
corruption.
hater
That could work, as the Varus
on the
has
planet.
been locked in.
I am the biggest Varus hater on the planet. They might go Jhin Nord.
Actually, kind of a nice Jhin
We
angle
could go
here.
I
Varus
don't mind it on the
Renata.
bro side.
Things.
If
But
they
it's
don't blind
Pollard,
Nord,
so
Bard on
I'm
5
just-
works.
I just don't know about it.
Okay,
As
we
the
can't go
Nautilus
Bard
will be
now.
locked away. Would
Just
have
go
loved to play
Renata.
Nautilus
Thoughts?
in this position.
Play it with Renata
Bard
very
is
much.
too
Yep.
hard.
Works well with the
Renata
Fury, works
is
well
a
with
bit
Talia.
easier.
It's Janna time.
Leona, Rel are also fine.
Just do it, Beryl.
It's
Okay.
Rel time.
Beryl
We'll allow
down
that.
the
We'll allow
lane.
that. We're gonna
Beryl.
Beryl. Beryl.
This is a bit
Beryl.
of a weird one. It's
Like,
easier.
I like deep
It
bus
does
come more as
have
well.
a pretty straightforward style.
This is a
If they
trio.
fall behind, they will do no damage.
The only
and
champ
that
that
is
can carry on
problematic.
Bro's
I think
team
Morgan's Renekton, if he's in a good spot in this
is
game,
Nefiri
could
Renekton.
actually take years.
But that's
A
not gonna
lot of
happen for
X
Sion.
factor. Going to be lethality Varus.
Is
Oh,
DK
yeah,
gonna have
aiming
enough
has
damage this
taken
game
the
with
comment.
Ahri Vi
So he's
Lethality
likely
Varus?
going to be building towards any attack speed.
I'm not
We're gonna
sure
need Ahri
if
to get a
I-
lot of gold.
Like I think it's not very strong right now, but I think in the comp I don't
We're gonna
hate
need
it
Ahri to
because
get a
it's just
lot of
great
gold.
follow-up to any single target that gets hit by the Ahri.
How?
He gets hit by the deadly
What?
flourish. As never mind, actually, Beryl tanked that one up. But that
How
is
are we letting
still
that
gonna be
happen?
A terrible.
It is
As long as
not what you want,
top
but
goes
he
even,
times it well
bot
with the
retains
last
push,
hit the Hypos
and
looking
mid
for
is
their
ready
own
to
minion.
move,
They're trying to contest
we
for
will
cannon.
find good options.
Really
That these are going to be
Why
supporting
did Jhin
cast
W the
members.
cannon?
And
It wasn't
if
even
there
low.
is a snowball,
back to hold up. We're gonna have Shu as a target of a dive.
yep, level 4 gank this time around. around as Morgan is going to be slicing over. Everyone's flashing for Shiu, who does shield himself up. He's still alive as Croco comes over and will be able to pick up the kill with the bleed.
So stupid that champ.
That's going to work out.
Can we
Actually
just
works out perfectly here for D+ where they get
look
the
at the
dragon
scoreboard and
get
notice
lane
the
swap
outlier?
during it as Beryl just
Yes,
hangs
mid
around
lane
here
is
for a
winning
moment
again.
and can go.
Showmaker has closer under tower and has a CS lead.
There's still a Neferi in the area. Nice little seismic shove here on to Showmaker, who gets hit by the hook of Polo. Will have to use that Spirit Rush to anything.
Why are you laning top?
But Doggo is... Sorry.
Can you go farm your jungle camps?
That's going to be 80 carry.
Well, at least he was playing with the right skin.
No.
Obviously make a lot
She
of
wanna
money.
tank
When
is
you
fine.
are, people go on multiple.
Yeah,
He's
when you
fine.
are kind of the best
For
player in your region,
playing
most
versus
famous
bro,
player in your
fine.
region, you try to being on cooldown has not
Yes,
been
a
punished,
really good
of course.
freeze in bot, but Lucid's top.
Paulo keep control.
Ooh, fast play
Grubs
top.
are live, by the way, and
But that's a Renekton, guys. Just so you know, that's a
The
Renekton.
flash forward, Chains of Corruption going to connect there, as well as the kitchen sink hits the Renektoy. He slices and dices though, and Amy has to flash, but he does out here as well.
Nice
as
play.
Showmaker started
Actually,
off these
Renekton
grubs,
died.
understanding that they have the
How
man
much gold
advantage
is
for only
Morgan on?
10 seconds here.
Like
One grub,
had so
dot,
many
dot,
great
dot.
Talia games where side lane comp.
I actually
Talia
did
can
not
do
think that
okay.
Renekton would die
Was
here.
just engaged on the Morgan, chains of corruptions on the follow-up, so he gets to
If you had
press
Ignite,
R,
it's
and
easy
he
as fuck.
barely gets
but
to press Q. Like
The anti-Scion
Why
item,
the pros not go AP
completed
Varus?
relatively soon, but as you can see, as of right now, Shiu is feeling way
I don't
better
know.
in this
It's
lane.
probably because it's fucking bad.
kinda
I don't know.
nuts.
Isn't
Gonna
it
find
like
some Q
super
damage,
resource heavy or
all
some shit?
these minions.
Isn't the reason that
Bramble
Decisive Varus
value
is good is
is
because
gonna
you're
be
like
out there
super
as
poke
well.
heavy and
Yeah.
you're very low
The
econ because
Fury,
your items are just
okay,
cheap
hold
as
up,
fuck?
Morgan. Laning phase here,
I definitely
all
think
things
there's
considered
times
in
where
this
AP
game.
Varus probably works.
Yeah, a ton of vision around this
But you
dragon that's
need
about to
that
spawn here.
very
Maybe this
specific
time
comp.
we'll see that Weaver
Still have
Just
that
don't ult
grab,
Neferi, whatever
but
you do.
Croco gonna have to bounce
Nice.
over that wall, and now DK with full control of this area. Morgan, no teleport, no chance. And let's see whether Crocker can actually make something happen.
Oh, the chain CC is beautiful, though.
That is how you blow up the Neferi.
deal, yeah.
Beautiful.
Something like
That's
that.
a big play.
Hextech Dragon is
See, now if
going
this
to be
was
the soul for
Raptor
this
on
game as Shiu
Neferi,
teleports
he'd be
back towards that
5-0
top
by
side.
now,
They had
and
to
we'd have
sacrifice
like
some
6
plates
deaths
for
in
it,
bot lane.
I think
But
they're
it's
gonna say,
Croco on
Still they
Neferi.
don't have a gold advantage.
So mentally and
double
physically,
dragon,
we're still in the game.
probably work.
Hextech,
God bless.
looking very good for D+.
First, get your Brotax in. There's a button there for a reason. That's going to help Polu land things like this, as the exhaust going to be used on him there as well. As a nice double knockup. Beryl is going to die. Can they do some more work towards
I feel like at this
Showmaker as
point you
the
just have to
curtain
accept
call
that
underground
at least like
is a
4
very
times
confusing
per game
phenomenon
Beryl will get
that,
caught and die or
Hype is
lose
just going
slash.
to cancel
Like
that
it
one
is
in the
just,
Morgan,
it's just something you have to
Yeah. Gonna pop the Dominus as Shiu. Let's see whether he can find an angle to ult his way out. Decides instead to use it to CC the Renekton. Fully charges the Q.
C1 tanks doesn't die.
Find too much because Lucid shows
C1
up.
tanks.
5, you can still be
Like
tanky. You're not going to pick
it's
him
like he
very
sees
easily
them,
in moments
and
like
it's
this, right? And in
Nautilus Talia, right?
5v5s, I do favor
Which
D+
is
later
chain
on because the
CC
comp
die.
is simple. Beryl here, not
I mean,
being
maybe
very
he thought-
respectful.
maybe he
and
thought Jhin
you can
was
see
gonna
the Jhin
catch
vault
bot
is
wave,
just
but
so
still.
simple. And
Beryl
yeah,
just
CC you
once
one
is
more
fine.
time.
Okay,
I
just
CC you
how
and
does
I
Bro have a
go and
gold lead?
See you,
Like
I
what?
see you.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, yeah,
pivotal
you
for
have
D+.
corn
Like, if they
chips
get
and you have
soul point,
potato
they can kind of
chips.
do whatever they want for the rest
have vanilla
of the
chips?
mid-game.
Ooh, Beryl. Deadly Flourish comes down again, and he's caught by another hook.
Could test this Herald, or they're gonna have
Like
to just
Beryl
regroup
just
and maybe
needs-
look for some vision on Dragon.
Like to be subbed out at this point.
Surely, right?
This
Lucid
is
is wrapping around.
ridiculous.
They're looking for the poke damage, of course, with a Varus in here. It is a possibility, but there is a Renekton now channeling the teleport behind him, and now the engage onto Lucid. Can he actually get in here? I think it's a successful disengage thus far, but it is going to be the Rift Herald going over to the bros. Now can they find the team fight? That's the question. Is aiming, having to deal with a crocodile on top of him, and he gets shoved right back into the melee. Now we do have the return of Beryl, but he's a little too late. It is going to be Lucid taking down the support, but I think he will be the sacrifice as there is a slice ready for Morgan. As Showmaker going to have to flash
Save
away,
him, Beryl,
Shattering
save him.
Strike from Beryl to try and save his mid laner, and Croco
God bless Beryl. You're back on the main roster. You're back on the main roster.
Well, that's no Magnet Storm for the Dragon, so that doesn't feel great. Shiu is at basically no health here. I'm just going to 4-shot him.
Yeah, Seismic Shove going
He's
to pull him
dead.
back in as well. Yeah,
Oh!
the curtains have been called. This is going to take some serious TDR from Shiu, who is going to be able to walk his way out of it. Never.
Except Lucid's ult.
Oh, but that is going to be feats of strength over to the bros.
Yeah, bro. Oh.
Unless Morgan just dies to the turret. Never mind.
Oh my god.
That would have been
We're
feats of
losing to
strength.
this.
He
We're
doesn't have
losing to
build,
this.
could
We
be.
are losing
How
to
much
this.
health? How much health will
We
that be?
are losing
He
to
doesn't
this.
have
We are
TP.
losing.
Like,
We're losing the
actually
game
are
to
not
this.
going to get the Dragon anymore.
Like, they just did Herald and owned us,
They spent so
and then
much
they
trying
got
to kill
executed
Showmaker
to the
and fail. They
tower,
spent so much trying to kill
and we're getting soul points for it.
It's
If the free soul, just take it and stop getting caught.
Lava and okay, but they still do have
What
a
is that? Did he just
True,
Sion
feats
ult
of
into
strength.
Neferi by
True.
accident?
They took the mid lane out of turret. They've done some stuff. They're landing every single shove. And Shiu is just
Closer
dead.
just
Shiu's
smurfed it.
also playing a tank.
They CC him.
Yep.
And this just continues to be a thing. Sion, he takes a long time to kill, but they will CC him.
Well, oh, that hook was beautiful. And the follow-up is going to be there as well as the Neferi be able to lock down.
Look at
the
Shiu
Watch
here.
what happens when you
I'm
see
ulting.
someone,
Oh, wait, Neferi's here.
right? Shiu's like, I've been seen. Okay.
So you see them.
They're
Now
like,
look at
oh,
closer.
oh,
Look
yeah,
what he
I
does.
see him, he's right
Combo,
there.
and then he gets in the
Boom.
Herald,
CC,
dodge the Varus ult.
CC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the Bros now moving over 2 items already for this Neferi. As, all right, Beryl looking for a Magnet Storm angle. It could be a big one. Charm lands onto Croco. They don't get too much follow-up, and Lucid down to below half health. Hype is just bullying.
Shiu on the flank.
Like,
Seen,
where
so
is the damage on DK's champs?
what
Like,
happened
tell
to
me.
him.
Does that mean
Tell me where the damage is.
Croco and
Now.
his little hawk?
Come for a contest, but like, they need to be faster about this.
Yeah, Hook is going to connect onto a wall here as Lucid okay for the moment. Does get over and does have to flash to get out of the way of the seismic shove. Magnet Storm pulling a couple of them in, but Beryl is still going to fall down. Palu flashes away to not suffer the same fate as the seismic shove is going to be avoided. Cease and desist as Lucid will trade his life, but this time Croco gets to go untargetable. And it is just kind of a disaster here for DK as Bro, they're seeing a target and then they're CCing a target and then they're killing a target.
Bengi, can you just come in?
The gift just keeps on giving with this call.
Can you, yeah, like, how long has it been since you played League, Bengi? I'm just wondering. How's your fucking, how's your Alistar or some shit? Just think about this for a second. You're watching this game. There was a world where someone in DK said, Azir's open. Why don't we pick Azir?
I mean, it was a nice try to keep aiming alive, but
And then,
did,
suddenly, the game is slower, the damage is higher, the scaling is better, the pick is better, the side lane is stronger, the pressure is lower, the game is easier, the series is more reliable, the elimination is less scary, but no. We have to play Poke Varus that's nerfed with the fucking most dogshit champ in the game. We have to play Ahri Vi in summer 2025. And we have to lose to Bro for no reason.
Beryl's going to be the next one to die. Yes, you took down the Lord, but we will kill all of you as the revenge.
How good would it be
4 kills worth is definitely
to
where they're going to be
like
pointing their
Azir
fingers
Skarner?
here. If you're looking at the game, he would have lived a
What
little
do you
bit
mean? Why
less
is everyone
long if they
spamming
hit him with
Lucid
the
Skarner
CC,
question
but
marks? He just missed a Vi
still
Q
the
in melee
collapse
range.
was going to
Bro,
be
put the
there.
Skarner in the bag.
And she,
Also, Lucid Skarner is one of his highest win rate champs of the year with over
We
10
kind of
games.
mentioned that into all the other forms of damage. And Showmaker's caught again.
Yep, another hook. Palu is just going insane today. It's looking real good. The Magnet Storm is kind of decent here for Beryl, though. That will
kill more. Kill more. Okay, a bit more.
Now they're starting to get some of these resets for aiming. As close to the next one to be locked down, but they run out of damage. They run out of buttons, and they may run out of 80 carry as well, as the curtain's thankfully going to get blocked by Lucid. Shiu does find
significant amount.
Why do I even wake up for this shit?
Outright, so as
This is literally like the Squidward meme when he's looking out the window and SpongeBob and Patrick are running around outside. It's like KT and FearX, 2 frauds running around in playoffs, and we're stuck inside with fucking Bro and we're losing. You're sulking when they're losing 1 game. Okay. They're losing 1 game to Bro. This is a 8th place team they're losing to. They're losing to an 8th place team. And they play Nongshim tomorrow if they win. And then they play playoffs on Wednesday. What are they gonna do? Suddenly become fucking
Still an 8,000 gold lead.
Ultra Instinct Goku Krug Lord or what overnight?
Seismic shove after the deadly flourish. You can fish for these all day on the side of the Bros, and now the curtains are going to be called. In goes the Scion, dead on arrival here, as we can see. Maybe the zombie can get some DPS.
God, I swear to God, if I see Varus ever again. The only time I'll allow Varus is if Mirwin's playing it top, or if it's played into tanks and it's on hit.
To kill aiming. That could
it is Poke Varus disgusting. Well, do you A, take Azir and go 2 up, or do you B, not pick Azir, lose the game, and now Azir is permaban the whole series because Talia's out? Alright, bro. DK.
Oh my god, they're gonna ban Azir right here. It's gonna be Azir. And we can't play it anymore for the rest of the series.
Why are you banning Pantheon on blue side? What are you doing? Bro, I swear to God, are they just winging it or what? Oh my god, Azir's banned for the rest of the series? Oh, we could have picked it in game 2.
I think that pick has
because they're trying to first pick any. They're trying to first pick any. But what happens if we first pick any and they go Galio?
Well, they're not going to get the first pick, Nico.
Don't first pick any.
Banned on blue side.
Don't first pick any.
Something completely different.
Don't do it. Just pick something else. Trundle?
That's what I was kind of thinking.
That sounds ass.
Very good.
I hate it. What if they go Jarvan Galio? What do we do?
You could.
I'm best at Trundle. God bless.
Who cares what I was thinking?
God bless. Pick Jarvan.
Do I have to leave still? I just
Jarvan Gwen, thoughts?
Would have been great.
Don't go Poppy into Ambessa Trundle. What?
Don't pick Poppy into Trundle.
Pick fucking Jarvan.
It is going to be Kai'Sa.
What is this, Kai'Sa Rakan?
Kai'Sa Rakan.
Oh, but if you go Kai'Sa Rakan, what jungle are you playing? Don't pick jungle now. If you're going to pick Kai'Sa, full commit. Come on, pick support. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Why are you picking Poppy? For what? Oh my god.
For Trundle to press R on.
It's so obvious they're going Galio on 3 into any. It's so free for them. So now I won't.
But it opens up so many this area.
What is that draft? Just look at it. Look at that. What is that? Just look at it. It just looks goofy. It's okay. Banzaya. Banzaya. Hello. What happens if he picks Aphelios on 4? Do we lose the game? Does Polu play Thresh? Nah.
Yeah, I don't like Ezreal quite as much.
They don't play Aphelios Thresh, do they? I don't know, man, what to pick. Just, what do we do? Gwen, Sejuani? I think it's awful.
I'm not going to give this one my thumbs up. This one doesn't get my blessing.
And now, alright.
It is awful.
There's this really need to take over.
Oh my god, I can't.
Xiu now going to be taking the
I mean, the Aatrox at least kind of cooks. The Aatrox is good.
I just think there's enough damage in this
the Aatrox is good.
Later on that they don't
maybe the Aatrox carries. Aatrox actually fries this game.
With this,
Zed is not gonna cook. What are they gonna have? Galio, Maokai, Trundle, and Ambessa. Well, the Aatrox has got a lot of value, but the Zed, I guess, is just gonna have to power farm and hope he can one-shot MF, because everyone else is too tanky. It's awful, I hate it. I think DK can still win this easy. DK can still win this. Aatrox is the key. Aatrox, Annie are the 2 champs. Aatrox, Annie, Kai'Sa, I guess. Those 3 champs can win the game. 3 good champs. Those 3 champs, Aatrox, Annie, Kai'Sa. Aatrox and Kai'Sa big damage, Annie setup, and they have 4 melee champs. Those 3. The Zed and MF shit is just, I don't know. Actually, it'll be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Onto the Rift for the third game of this series.
I mean, I think what happened in draft, I actually think what happened is they said, let's go Kai'Sa Rakan. And then they picked Kai'Sa, and after they picked Kai'Sa, someone said, but if we go Kai'Sa, what happens if they go Poppy on 3? And they're like, oh shit. Fuck. Well, we kind of have to pick support now, because if we don't pick support, we don't have any melee champs. And they're like, okay, then we just pick the Poppy ourselves then? And then I think that's... Who the fuck are you? You're fucking dumb. So I think the draft was focused around Rakan, but was swapped to Poppy. I think they should have just gone any something Aatrox 1, 2, 3. Because actually the fact that they got this Aatrox on 4-5 is crazy.
I would agree.
This is insane. What did they ban, bro? They banned Jax and Jarvan, right? Oh, I think if they banned Aatrox, this was a horror game. God bless, we got the Aatrox. Well, the Zed clear speed is crazy good compared to Trundle. That's good.
The game was just never playable. This time around, though, you can see actually DK finding a
nice try, Barrel. I see it. I see it. Showmaker again is gapping mid, as always. Like, there's some good qualities to the draft.
This matchup is so volatile that, like,
the Zed clear speed is crazy into the Trundle. Mid has a bit of early push, but I really think the Aatrox saves this game. Winning early game against Galio. That's not the point. The point is he's gapped mid every game. Early. I'm saying he's winning mid again. Hype is a big MF player, isn't he? He loves MF.
He's gonna redeem himself
here.
GG.
GG.
I have no idea what
happened. The Aatrox carries. God bless. God bless Xiu. God bless. That's the best thing he's done in the last 2 weeks. God bless.
I mean, I may have
solo killing top in this kind of game is so important. Yep, Xiu carries this game. Yep. Yep.
Did you what I can do?
So let's see this again.
Oh, Morgan was the one that started it. And I think this was a bit of a Shiu saying cool story. As he
Bro, Aatrox is so OP. Oh my god, 3 points in queue.
Get some deep vision.
Oh
they really
my
want
god.
to make something happen here top
Siwu solo kill top, and I have food and coffee.
Be discovered here momentarily.
Oh my god.
That's
a volume increase, by the way. That is a volume increase.
That's a volume
wary of the Galio, of course.
Behind the 8 ball.
Oh, he's actually taking a bit of a Raptor timeout as the World Ender is going to come on through. He's trying to avoid the kennel and may be able to do so. And yeah, he gets to safety. These things go as Morgan now going to get punished once more. Shiu looking for some knockups here. Doesn't quite find the Infernal top laner.
Are you stressed?
Morgan is bleeding.
My day just
his bottom side.
Did use his ult early there.
Aatrox up turn to gold. Hell yeah.
The Trund. Morgan still has flash, but doesn't have his ult anymore, and I think he's just dead.
Yeah, he is very, very dead. Does look to lock down Barrel, as one more auto will do it. And got a little bit frightening there.
Diving with Poppy.
Okay.
Easy.
The bros
at a time. Lucid getting some more farm away as well.
Yeah, Crocker going to be taking a death mark here as Lucid continuing to try and do damage. Showmaker wanting to catch up and take down the choking. And down he will go. There's Feats of Warfare locked up from Lucid.
Works as Lucid once again lurking. He's got the right target.
God, yeah. Hype is going to have to try and make it rain, but unfortunately it's raining aimings instead.
No.
And down he will go.
So if the present past tense,
well, there's a taunt onto Showmaker. He's putting the kennel as well, but Tibbers, he likes that. That's enough.
What the fuck is Lucid doing? He's completely carrying.
On that one.
What is happening?
Are not going to be
like killing everyone.
And that will
quite a one-sided one.
He's killing everyone.
The bros
Why don't we pick more carry junglers from Lucid if he's going to do this?
Bounty.
Squishy members of DK are the ones trying to frontline here as in goes Morgan, finds Showmaker, and down he will go. The turret is still standing, but it's not quite working out.
I expected the game
goes
to go.
over the wall. The Zed is already dead. And aiming, and
I knew it was a fake gold lead. I knew it was fucking fake.
Here on this top side of the map as they do get a second charge.
The champs are so dog shit.
Big wave here.
But maybe we'll just win because we're better. Wait, Galio Maokai just CCZ and he dies?
Oh, Crocker does need to be a little careful. Killer is up here for aiming.
Oh,
well, that was for charge.
Come on, Shiu, this game is you. I know Lucid's making some funny moments,
on the side of
but this game is actually secretly you.
I'm
not even kidding.
And also, Shiu's starting to become pretty big as well.
It's Aatrox time.
And, yeah,
2-item Kai'Sa. Okay, we'll take that.
Pretty good. Demonstrating
how is
that the
Trundle
tempo vibes
out-farming
are not
Zed
necessarily
and
residing
up half a
over
level.
DK's side of the map.
Well, this is a weird setup here for D+, so there's no real game state, but they get a lot of Crocco's health, and it is a Zed, so he should be fine,
We'll see whether he will be fine, as the death mark does come out onto Crocco.
Oh, God bless the Mikhails. God bless the Mikhails, and God bless their thing. Polu's completely trolling. Lucid's making fun of them. There he is, my boy. They never left the driver's seat, buddy. Some guy in chat writes back to being boring.
Hype is
Shut
under
your
turret,
fucking
right?
mouth.
This entire
3 grubs, spot tier 2, lovely. Please tell me how DK wins worlds.
And then the Otacon vision will naturally eventually get taken over.
How many Nexuses does DK have to explode to win worlds?
Playing a good macro
Probably
game
like another 25 Nexus size. Well, we can do Atakan. Our name's not C9, so we can just finish it, I guess.
Do have the Nature's Grasp, but it's so far away. Polo moving in, and Lucid able to lock this one down. The Poppy Copter is spinning. The Barrel doesn't even need to use it, as now Closer on that flank angle is going to get spotted out. Does a lot of damage here to aiming. Who's trying to keep himself healthy. Shiu doing the same thing. Look at that health bar. That item is revolting.
Just hit them.
And Morgan is caught out on the backside. They are just being surgically removed from the map. If you have a problem, DK can solve it for you. There is Shiu taking down the Trundle. And Closer going to be the next one on the menu.
One more game. And DK.
Here, though, so the trees will
that Poppy W was great. One more game. And then
Notre
tomorrow,
Dame
DK plays against non-Shim. It ain't Brover yet.
League of Legends gods and the LCK
it's kinda Brover.
Tried to caster curse this into existence. I said I wanted a close back and forth series. I meant close games in the series, not just like one team stops, the next team stops, and the next team stops. Like that's
just kill them.
Shiu is Aatrox. She doesn't care. Fortune, you know, maybe she could do something in this fight. Let's see what she does in these upcoming fights, if anything. In this draft.
Beryl would go in there, wouldn't he?
He would.
As this time, aiming is going to be alongside him. Lucid
Can't
there as
lose,
well.
just
He
kill them.
really wants to kill Closer. He might be able to do so, but
Can't lose, just kill them. Look where Aatrox is, no matter what happens, this fight's won.
The bullet time does, though, as Beryl will be going down, but there is also the Galio falling as Shiu gets into the backline. This time, he's on a champion that's actually supposed to do the flanking, and there he goes. He finds the angle, has aiming there for the cleanup.
Beautiful.
And I don't think we're even going to
Beautiful.
see a Baron.
Showmaker's laughing, vibes are back, game restored. This is like Doran and Krugs.
But you know what? Maybe Hype broke 8K off that one. That's your consolation prize is D+.
This is like Doran and Krugs.
To match point here in a very decisive game 3.
Oh my goodness. Showmaker flashed him in the air. But there's also
Bro chose red side. Now, don't let your guard down. They're doing something here. Pantheon, Azir. They need to ban Azir and Pantheon. They do. They do need to ban them. Nice. Pantheon's open. They have to ban Pantheon. We can ban something to empower here. What could be empower? Tristana ban. So that stops like a Tristana Ziggs. It was for TF first pick actually, the Tristana ban. That makes sense. Well, we get Pantheon at least. There isn't much left to match Pantheon other than Jarvan. So be ready to pick some mobility. Yeah? Yeah? Showmaker? LeBlanc? Nice. There it is, Jarvan. There is a world here where you blind LeBlanc and they pick Lissandra and it's gonna look sketchy. What mids are open with the dash that works with Pantheon? What mids are open? I mean, we could go Gwen or Jax early. We could go like Jax and a mid laner, or we could go full bot lane. Could go Xayah Rakan. Could go... I don't like Ezreal. I don't like Xayah Rakan either, because they'll go Sivir Lulu.
Oh my god, let's go Sivir Lulu.
Oh, you'll have to see it. Match point, pick Sivir Lulu. Can't get caught and let Beryl die.
And I was wondering
if he's playing Lulu. They could have gone Zeri. Yeah, they could have gone Zeri. Nar. Are they thinking of Cassante or what?
Yeah. I mean,
Are they thinking of Cassante? I don't know if I should ban Gwen yet. Jax is still up. I'm a bit concerned about Cassante for bro. There's Yorick,
but then they might just ban the Gwen in that final spot.
Cassante, Jax. That's what's open. So there's Jax, Cassante, Jax, Cassante. I said the fourth one, I forgot what I said. Ooh, I wonder if they are looking for Jason or Cassante.
That has been one of Closer's favorites.
You ban Cassio if you want to play Ryze or Sylas. What are you blinding? What are you picking to Cassante, Siu? Gragas, perfect. Not a good matchup, but it's a tank. I really wonder what you're doing for mid. Actually, Rek'Sai top would go crazy right now. Any Rek'Sai top enjoyers? Oh my god, he's doing it. LeBlanc is such a... I knew he would go LeBlanc, and then I think Closer is gonna go Lissandra, surely. Surely he goes Lissandra. I think Closer has to go Lissandra. Nico, Lissandra, Jarvan? What is there? Morgana, Lissandra...
Could also work.
Oh my god. Lissandra mid goes insane on 5 here.
In this game.
Oh, Akali's awful. That's a free win. GG. Doesn't Akali get revealed by the E from LeBlanc?
It's going to be a close game, I think.
And also Lulu is in the game, so that makes Akali's life horrible. So there's 2 champs that can reveal. I like LeBlanc into Akali. I like it. We'll take it. Why doesn't DK play Mordekaiser? There's only one man in the world that plays Mordekaiser right now, apart from Keen. Yeah, this should be a free win. Zeri Lulu into Akali with a LeBlanc. Why would he go Akali on 5 here? Am I blind? It's good into Jax. Akali. What the fuck are we doing, Beryl? I actually think he could have killed him there. Showmaker LeBlanc, holy look at that skin. I don't know what skin is that. Is that Program LeBlanc or some shit? He's just walking with aura.
We know that Akali
just Showmaker's world skin is
as the game goes on.
This is the kind of D+ draft.
Barrel a little bit
bro will win this.
Looking a bit awkward, but
tell me you're clueless without telling me you're clueless. I don't want to watch Zeri Lulu versus Sivir Nico. Yo, cameraman, can we watch mid? I want to watch LeBlanc Akali. I feel like bot lane is just chilling.
2 to 3 items to really feel comfortable. As Lucid,
ooh, it doesn't check.
Yeah, just barely not seen.
Lucid, he's all...
And Lucid actually was paying attention towards his bottom side of the map. Now it's going to be a 2v2 and a 1v1. Is now Polo getting chased down, aiming though, going a little bit aggressive is Hype.
Oh,
Not
God
going
bless.
to flash for it, moving up.
W
We'll
the
see
crab.
whether the little Blanc can move down. A Showmaker
Forward.
might need to help out, and he is going to be
Press
able to
nothing.
get down there.
All right.
The pros will be able to claim their prize in
Okay, we get
form
top
of a
crab.
crab.
Yeah,
Bot
that's
wave is
what this
awful,
all
I can
ends
see
up
it.
Into hype state
Ooh,
so
bot
long,
wave
he's
is
just gonna
sketchy.
Get back to lane. Oh, something
Mid is
happened
gapping though,
since last
that's
time.
good.
Yeah, advantage, but
Okay,
just lane
I mean,
pile for Showmaker that
jungle
you're
trade
seeing in a
flashes.
small gold lead that D+ currently have.
Am I happy that the game is
Going to
0
be
kills,
charging
or
up
am
that
I
Counter-Strike.
upset? Because on the one hand you have
Does
LeBlanc
have access to the
Pantheon,
all-out,
and
and
the
is
other we have
actually winning on a
Caedrel.
lot of these health
I
trades.
think I'm fine with it.
Yeah, pretty important as now.
Oh, we are going.
There's the Grand Starfall. Polu does find the knock-up though, and immediately Lucid is taken down so incredibly low. But first blood goes over to Showmaker. Finally, Closer is able to lock that one down. Just presses R on the Pantheon, but has to use it to get himself out.
Doesn't
and now
Lulu
DK
counter
with
everyone
control
this
of the
game?
area. Now we've got some ult.
But
Like Beryl
still going to be able to push
now
this lane
cannot
up into the
int
top
playing Lulu.
side. Junglers, mid laners, the ones who receive them.
Oh my god, he missed the chain.
Yeah, Closer actually going to be able to find an angle here as he does go into his shroud, but Lucid's found him. Now Showmaker having to flash away from the Akali, who does have the passive.
No
prep,
way
and
are we
there
dead
it
there.
is.
Why does he
Solo
snap back?
kill for Closer.
What?
And Lucid may not actually win this one as the Shuriken backflip is going to connect.
Well, if you really
Yeah,
want
he
to
wins
find
that.
Akali
Beryl wins
here,
that.
Well, he does find him regardless. As 2 seconds, Showmaker is
E the
now
minion in
back
Q,
up
flash
again
EQ.
as he's just dead. So that is going to be an execution.
Why?
Wasn't it over to this Akali
Heal so
that
he
has a dash cannon online? and you
healed
have
to get an
those first
XP range.
items
He
here
was
for both
easily in
mid
XP range,
laners.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Everything else
Did he
here just
heal and run in a
continues to be
straight line? I
very
feel like he
close
healed
game.
and
Two grubs
stood
do get
still.
picked up. He did have ult advantage, yeah.
Grandmaster's Might is up and available
Croco though,
once again.
Croco though.
Yeah, looking
Now
to
we're
make his
fine.
way in. There's the Cataclysm to start it off. He does get
Jarvan
stunned,
versus
but
Jax,
thankfully he
Lule.
gets...
Take a play here, but doesn't quite have his ultimate back up.
Two behind top.
Okay, here comes Showmaker. There's
Oh
the
my
wild
god, the
growth
flash
engage
knock-up on
from
Lulu.
Beryl. Pop Blossom going to pick up
There's
the
no
Lulu,
way.
but Hype is in no position.
Wait, they're double
to deal
TPing, what?
damage. Aiming, locking down the kill, but the Shuriken backflip doesn't connect onto this area.
Oh my-
Perfect execution's exactly that though from Closer.
What the
as
fuck,
Morgan's
that worked?
underneath the turret. Showmaker.
What?
I don't know whether he's going to be making his way out of this one. He's going to see what he can do
What?
as he goes back to the ulti, but there's just too many here.
What?
And Lucid, way too
What the
late.
fuck?
As Morgan can tank this one up
What?
for long enough.
That-
Closer actually picks
that-
up the aggro.
that
I thought
worked?
Morgan was definitely
That
dead
worked?
there, but it
Closer
I watched Heretics
is
and
able to
fucking
phenomenally
Vitality
follow
dive each
here.
other
Knows that
every
he has
level
enough
all
damage
day
on
yesterday,
Showmaker,
and they
and
fucked it
Lucid
up
cannot actually follow
every single
once the stun
time.
is
And
down.
bro,
And ends up having the
8th,
passive
9th
break, gets to
place
the kill,
LCK
and
can
then
dive
decides
like
to
that.
execute himself. We know what happens after
And
this. I don't know if we really need to
we're
watch all
supposed
of
to
this, but he
win.
knows that Lucid
What?
can't actually kill him, but he doesn't want to go on the Shuriken because the
How
stun
the
is
fuck did they
prepped.
dive them there? Are you kidding?
Stacks there.
Did you
And then
see
over
that?
Here, Showmaker goes in. It feels like, okay, this is going to make sense. This is definitely going to work. But Closer also TPs and Paulo.
So Closer,
he dies
Q,
first.
R1, E's out of
Closer misses
tower,
the backflip,
E's
but he
back,
does
R2's
not
to Lulu.
care.
What?
And with
Morgan
here,
tanks,
it's
oops,
just a
drops,
sick play.
W's
Honestly,
the shot,
bro,
out,
really just calling out the bluff, saying,
redive,
yeah, I think a flank is enough, but
drop,
we actually have more members here. We
tank,
win this.
kill,
And
with
the
Hype.
Pantheon ult
Hype
comes
was tanking
through
that.
so late,
Like what the
instantly knocked
fuck?
up. No.
That was like one of the
there
coolest
is
dives
now
I've seen
gold
all year.
advantage,
Anyway,
even though the CS deficit
congrats,
is
bro. You're
quite
clip farming.
large.
Good job.
The game is,
One clip
is
before you
still,
get
I
knocked
think,
out. Fair
pretty
enough.
dead even.
Some fights, but
She
can
will.
also,
Cassante
like, if
lost
you whiff, you can
3
sometimes
waves
just
for that play.
explode. And Polo has
We lost
been
again.
a problem
So
there
what
as
are we
get
gonna do
the
about it?
zoom
We're
in
gonna
minus
carry the
ones in
game
chat.
alone, right?
Showmaker, difficult to make work.
All I'm
Just
saying
go straight for Herald
is he's
here
making his
with
champ
the
look
advantage
like
they just
not a
gained.
first pick
Instead, they're
champ.
gonna kinda
It's,
back off.
it's looking like
Could
a
be
B
dragon
tier.
opportunity side.
Can we cross map for a Herald
This
or
is
some
actually
shit?
really well played. Talking about if this Herald is going to get contested, you best hope that, okay, in goes aiming, finding an angle here.
Kill.
One more
Beautiful.
The flash. Does get
Ult.
aiming in there. The wild growth to keep him
Live.
alive. Can he skate his way out?
Beautiful.
Does he even want to get out? As he gets so
Aiming
much of
carrier
his health
shit.
back. And DK
It's like the baton.
find a pivotal
We passed the
fight
baton.
just before the potential
Who carries the
Herald.
game?
There's such
Beryl
a
never gets the baton to
massive
carry the
play
game,
there
but it's
from aiming
between
and
like.
Beryl, and they're
Sho-
looking for more.
Oh, in goes Showmaker, just surfs his way through.
Consequential on
Wow,
the objective.
Siwu
'cause they're
really
gonna
has
get
been
that
just
no
at a
matter what, but
payphone this
Showmaker getting
game.
that extra bonus is so
Enemy
massive
top has
here
2
for D+.
kills, but he's 3 gold up.
As look at this collapse here on to Hype. He
Oh
is able
my
to spell
god,
shield
now it's
initially, but
getting
that means he gets
boring
stunned
again.
here, even
Oh,
with the buffer with the flash,
team
and
that
then
I
the
want
wild
to
growth here
lose is
keep aiming
winning.
alive. There is no more.
Cassante
All
will be
they've
able to
got
be
to do
backs in
is
the side
stop
lane.
the
That's just
soul
never
point.
what what is going to happen.
Stop this whole
point.
point.
And the Jarvan can only pick one, whereas the
Mods,
Pantheon
hello,
can
you there?
impact
Guards?
basically two at
Anyone?
the same time. He
Okay,
just
all
also
three
kills
altars
Hype
dead.
1v1, and then you're like,
Just know that
oh,
DK hasn't lost a
that's
tower
kinda
yet,
fallback.
okay?
And then Jax
Just know
either
that.
Takes
I'll
over
just
the
tell you
fight,
that fact.
Trade 80 carries the fight. Any of you could describe those fights? Okay, this could be a scenario where...
oh, wait! Yeah, Close are going to be able to find him here. And aiming is really dead.
Some of this play, like, I need to investigate some of it. So you're telling me 20 seconds before Soul, my AD carry runs in solo, gets caught, E's into an Akali, uses nothing to save himself, dies and gives him soul points, and a 600 gold shutdown. And it was an accident. What are we doing? What are we doing? Free Atakan. I like that. I like that. I like that.
They do know. So they can watch.
They're gonna
we'll take that. We'll take a free Atakan.
Feats of Strength did go over to the Bros.
Yeah.
But the
Bro have 0 flowers. 0 flowers, 0 playoffs,
just like
0
to
bitches.
Not
After
randomly
DK's
in the middle of
done with
nowhere for no reason.
I didn't want it to be like this, bro.
Not a single one.
I wanted DK to beat Fearex, and then you could take out Fearex.
Like, you just don't like flowers, I guess.
I mean, the
but it didn't go according to plan, so we're gonna have to take you out now.
Gonna get this turret in the bottom.
What does that mean when the guy's crying and he's got the gun? This game's unfair. Bro has a limited oxygen supply. Well, my chat told me yesterday that if you breathe oxygen only, you die, so that's not a good excuse.
You have to tell me that Bro have an opportunity. Crocco's finding one!
Yeah, Crocco gets him. The Pop Blossom comes down, aiming just
we're
off
outie.
the wall. He does have to ghost, has to use Flash, gets the Wild Growth. Lucid also has to Flash, but that wasn't... And that was his fault, I guess, as now he's going to dive on top of Hype. Now he's dead, though. Hype going to be able to lock down
that kill. That's fine.
Okay,
they can't do anything.
Use the Zeri
to
kill the Pantheon.
They can't do it. They can't do Baron. They can't do Baron.
In this case, I mean, aiming live.
Jarvan just killed Red Buff 2 seconds before Baron spawned, and he could have given his whole team Red Buff. Chat, stop typing Zeri no flash in the chat like you're on Bro's team. They can't hear you. Okay, Zeri's fine. Bro,
they get completely crushed here.
Setting up around the dragon.
Is all your hopes
DK,
of that
the better team.
championship down the drain.
Ready to retake.
Down the drain.
Siwu level 16.
They can give this dragon though, right?
Showmaker with a little bit of poke.
3 dragons in pocket.
Full
There's
vision on Bro.
plenty of time here for the Bros.
I just think
Doesn't
they
get
don't
any
want to
poke.
give any more scaling over to this area. They want to get this and
could
get
come down to a flip
from it right now.
He misses, no spell shield.
Spell shield out from Hype.
Siwu on the bot side. Morgan turning on him. Showmaker a bit of poke. Trying to land it. Flip back on Siwu. On the hunt.
Going to come on through here.
Bit of damage onto Jax. Siwu jumps away. Siwu no TP. Morgan keeps going. Gets rooted. Gets rooted again. Dragon started. Showmaker cooking the Cassandre. Siwu rejoins the team. Closes on the right. W proc by Morgan. Skill used by Polu.
And okay,
onto Lucy they go.
Yo,
there it is, there it is. DK win that, DK win that, DK win that. DK win that. They got soul though.
They get the Infernal Soul, but they get nothing else. And Crocco gonna try and make his way out with his life, but I just don't think it's going to work as Showmaker connects the chains.
Can you end mid? No joke. Is it over?
And now let's see what DK can go. Can they just win the game?
I think so. I think it's just done. They went for the fight. They went
for
the
done?
collapse. But Showmaker said no. And D+ continue the run. Keeping their chances alive here. Bro, no one to respawn. And I suppose here in game 4, Digon, it's truly
That's
Brover.
fucking right.
It is unfortunately Brover.
Doubters be damned.
Remember,
Hate watchers wasted your morning. Today is not the day that DK dies. Not yet.
Up against Nongshim
yet.
For that last spot in the playoffs.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe one day, but not today. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Nongshim DK. Winner goes through, losers out. And I know who's going through. Fearex, we're coming.
Twice across 2 different teams.
We're coming for our revenge.